Greed. It's in all of us. Greed. We can be very greedy. I can, you can, we all can. Does God want us to be greedy? I don't think so. I gave a talk the other day about the vice of greed. That's why it's a vice. And what I continue to learn is that at the root of greed is fear, it's anxiety, it's the lack of control somebody has, and it makes them go opposite, saying, I gotta have this, to feel comfortable, worthy, whatever. And so it makes us react. I'd be lying if I never thought greedy. And sometimes people accuse me of being greedy, and I'm really I'm thinking I'm totally not. I'm not trying to do anything other than not be greedy. But at the end of the day, yeah, we're humans. We get caught up in these fears and these anxieties, which makes us greedy, whether it be money or time, or food, or just resources. Let's use the word resources. And having plenty of resources is good. But who gives us all the resources? God. Yep, you nailed it. God gives us all the resources we need and all the graces we need to survive today. And when we start housing those resources to survive tomorrow, that can start going down a slippery slope. Now, do I believe inherently people, wealthy people and all that have a good financial system and all that is greedy? No, not at all. Not if they are wholeheartedly not using that as their identity or their status, and that I'm going to say it in a phrase, they can go without it. That doesn't make them who they are. And I've met plenty of people like that. I've met plenty of people that are super comfortable financially, well off, and kids well off. And I think they could be that way if they had none of what they had. Part of the mindset of an entrepreneur, and I would say even the life of a saint, is, can you wake up with nothing and work without even thinking that you don't have anything, or don't even think that, oh, what is this all for? That's the life, I believe, where you're giving it all up to God, and the reward is not financial, even though at times it is. The reward is your character and who you can help. And that's where God really wants us to be. He wants us to look at life not in a greedy way, me, but what can I do for you? And what can I do to serve? And what graces do I need to turn around and serve? And God will continue to bless everybody if you ask Him for those things. Like, man, like, I wake up every day, and this is what I said in my talk. You don't know if I got a lot of money or a little money. I am here to serve and do the best job that God is allowing me to do. And all I want to continue to do is to build upon that skill set, to build my talents. And this goes into the story of the talents, where hey, God gave one talent, or the rich man gave the one talent to this guy, and 2 talents to this guy, 4 talents and 5 talents, and the guy with 5 talents went and go get 10 talents. You know, the one that buried that one talent was greedy. You got to understand, that was pure greed. That was pure fearful that something was going to happen. And that is a seemingly a terrible way to live life. Something's always on fire. Well, yes, something's always on fire. We live in a sinful world. Everything's chaotic around us. But you don't have to be chaotic. If you release your fear and anxiety and give it to God. I have to practice this often. I'm not by no means perfect at this, but I have to go to Jesus and offer everything to him and say, God, here you go. Take this away. And take it from, this is yours. This baggage, this fear, this controlling thoughts. And here you go. And the peace that comes when I truly do that from the heart is phenomenal. And then the help that comes afterwards, even in the midst of the confusion of the storm, is phenomenal. He works things out, and if you're open to God's plan, then you're open to the ups and the downs, and you're open for not having control. You don't need control. The only control you have is you and your mindset and how you talk and address people. So long story short, while I pull up in this parking lot, don't be greedy. And if you have those thoughts, like we all do, well, just go ahead and just know that there's an opportunity there to serve God and to offer it up. God bless.